And up next, second division doubles. Let's see the two teams here. Foronda and Amigorena now for the Cyclones after a season with the Fireballs. They take on Douglas and Manny. Foronda and Amigorena winless so far, 0-2. Douglas and Manny, pretty good start to their season. They're 2-1.
No, it just... Here's a backhand by Foronda. Rebote forehand. Foronda hard to the inside. Manny looking for the rebote at the 11 line. Light touch. Foronda's up there. Foronda powerfully. Manny reads this well. He's hanging at the 7 line, makes the play. Foronda takes it in the air. Hard throw. Douglas, good read. He's in the screen. That scores. First point for the Cyclones. Foronda and Amigorena. Foronda serves.
Seeing that high carambola early on. Front wall, side wall, hits off the back wall and opens up towards the outside. Douglas with that leaping effort to try to save the point. Just too well placed by the Cyclones to get things started. There's that front wall, side wall. See how that opens up off the back wall, really shoots hard to the outside.
Backhand by Manny. Amigorena on the backhand. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Here's the catch by Foronda. Foronda hard to the inside. Manny's there. Here's the backhand. Catch by Manny. Manny over the top. Foronda reaching out. Backhand from the 6 line. Douglas drop shot to the inside.
Oh, that's
beautifully
a good one.
played by Douglas. 2 score. We're tied up 1 point apiece. Douglas has a serve for the Warriors.
And your opponent gets a ball on the costado from the outside of the court. There's just too many options. I mean, Foronda's got to defend the 2 wall. Amigorena's looking for Douglas to blast it right back to him. That leaves space up there in the front corner for the drop shot.
Taking its second bounce just past the 4 line. Very well
really
done.
well done by Douglas there.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's a backhand by Amigorena. Backhand by Douglas. Rebote forehand. That ball is missed.
No.
Amigorena
down. That's not good.
5 minutes.
Oh, no, he's not. And he is not going to make it off the court even.
My goodness, the luck for the Cyclones. I mean, they've been playing so well, and then I just saw him reach down. I don't know what he was reaching for.
Yeah, I'm not going to speculate, but...
Did we see him back up?
Oh, no. Is that an Achilles? Oh, you see Achilles all the time. When you see that, it's like a rubber band effect. I mean, you see it.
We've seen that before. It happens like on a step.
Well, honestly, that's exactly where Spinner tore his Achilles a couple seasons ago. I mean, literally the same spot of the court, and he went down. He was not moving, and
we know that Amigorena has a degree in physiology, so he'll be the first to know.
We'll keep it at lower body injury for now. Surely know that, but that did not look good, and he would. And here's the thing with the Cyclones. I mean, Ron's already out. The next highest ranked player that's available is Bueno. So, I mean, the option here on Amigorena, I mean, he can't even walk to the bench. I'll talk. Yeah, take another look here. I mean, Yeah, he's going back onto the table, and yeah, this is. I mean, he's pointing right there at the calf. It's, and then the I hope that he's all right. And it looks like, yeah, I mean, look, Bueno was only scheduled for one match today, and looks like he's going to come in and give it a shot.
Play all of them? Oh, hey,
yeah.
Look.
You'll love that for Bueno.
Their call. The decision's made within the 5-minute injury timeout, which is exactly what we want to see.
Yeah, and at this point, now that there is an injury, I believe the Cyclones would be able to switch the court of the player if Foronda wants to step into the back.
Score is correct.
Right.
2-1
yes.
in favor of the Warriors. Play will continue. Bueno stepping in for Amigorena.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, play was still going on when Amigorena got hurt, so you have to continue the point, and it did go in favor of the Warriors. So Bueno's in, continue on play.
A little chaotic, but the play continues. Here's a catch by Bueno, backhand from the 12 line. Here's Douglas, backhand from the 9 line. Douglas winds up, Coastie to the inside, scoop by Bueno.
What a catch.
That cortada is stopped by Douglas. Foronda reaches back up. Costado 2-all. Douglas is there. Takes on the Costado. Fires it inside. Bueno in the backcourt. Makes the catch. Here's Manny. Manny sends it deep. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Foronda. What a catch by Manny over the top. Foronda's there. Philo to score.
One too.
Well, the injury was scary, but my goodness, it did not take away from the pace of play. All 4 players exploding out there on the court. 2-2.
Yeah, now, I mean, the Cyclones, if you're Foronda, just got to start firing up there. Not much to lose. I mean, playing a couple ranks down in this matchup now. Great catch by Manny. Look at this. Straight to the outside, opens up off the floor. Douglas picks the serve, though.
Douglas picks the serve, rifles it inside, and Bueno scoops it. Here's the backhand by Manny. Here's Manny from the 12 line, forehand. Foronda coming back to the 9. Backhand, 2-all. Douglas takes it in the air. Powerful forehand by Douglas. Robote forehand over the head of Douglas. Nice duck. There's the backhand by Douglas. Robote coming out. To the inside it goes. Manny's there. Backhand. Here's the catch by Bueno. Cortada by Bueno will score. 3 points for Foronda and Amigorena. Amigorena here, backed up by Bueno. Foronda serves.
Bueno's got a little bit of backcourt experience in battle court, albeit was it Division 5 with Ikeda Bueno. Bueno was playing behind him, so.
Look, he stepped in without missing a beat.
Yeah, I mean, Douglas was blasting it right back to Bueno, and both times he's made the catch.
Vault, underserve, battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line.
I mean, trying to attack the lowest ranked player out there on the court, but he's not making any mistakes.
Here's the backhand. This one caught by Bueno. Bueno from the forehand. Robote left side. There's the backhand. Robote forehand. Here's a catch by Foronda. Backhand from the 8 line. Manny's there. Douglas reaching back. Powerful forehand. Here's a backhand by Bueno to the inside. Manny's there. Manny from the 11 line. Bueno again, flawless in the backcourt. Foronda, backhand to the inside. Manny tipped it at the side wall. 4 points for Foronda and Bueno. Foronda has a serve.
It just hasn't been Manny's best day in terms of catching. I mean, even in the practices, he's missing a number of balls that we're not used to seeing. But again, when you place it close to the side wall, you're going to see a few more misses. That one right on the numbers again, crossing at the 12. It's now 3 points in a row since Bueno has stepped in for Amigorena. 3 points in a row for the Cyclones, that is.
Beautiful backhand by Bueno, carries high to the back wall. Douglas at the side wall. Foronda makes the catch, backhand, right up the middle. Caught by Manny. Manny over the top. Caught by Foronda. Foronda to the inside. Caught by Manny. Inside placement, stopped by Foronda. Foronda backhand, goes wall to wall. Douglas has it. To the inside he goes. What a catch by Bueno. Douglas, drop shot. Foronda reads it, has it. Karam will score. 5 points, possible set point for Foronda and Bueno. Bueno stepping in here for Amigorena. Possible set point.
Stepping in, hasn't missed a ball, haven't lost a point. I mean, again, sometimes you're an underdog and you don't have a lot to lose. They're playing free, and I mean, you're seeing it right now. Great catching by both players.
A little distracted.
Well, you know, sometimes you think if you have maybe a significant advantage in terms of the rankings, you can just outcatch your opponent, and you still got to do something.
Douglas picks a hard serve and throws a beautiful Costavo 2-all off the serve to score. 3 points for Douglas and Manny. Douglas has the serve, still possible set point.
Yeah, Douglas was committed to taking this serve, and then look at that 2-all.
That's so beautifully done by Douglas. Very well done. Bueno on the backhand. Robote. Bueno over the top. Douglas is there. Douglas fires it to the inside. Robote, left side. Costalo 2-all again scoring for Douglas. Douglas firing these 2-alls with success. 4 points for Douglas and Manny. Of the Warriors, Douglas has the serve.
Well, he certainly turned it up a
That's
gear.
That's
maybe
a fired
2,
up
3,
Douglas,
or 4.
Yeah.
We'll see. 2 in a row. One better than the next.
Here's the backhand to the inside. Here's the backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Douglas. Douglas down low, powerful, powerful backhand. Robote comes out to the 5-line. Fire to the inside. Robote, died coming off the back wall. Point and a hard-fought set to Foronda and Bueno. Taking the first set, 6-4. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set. So barring any other injuries.
Boy, knock on wood today. I mean, tough luck for the Cyclones, but the way they're battling is awesome to see. I mean, playing severely shorthanded, and they take the first set. I mean, got started with this beautiful high carambola. He thought Douglas maybe was dealing with an injury, but then they saw a real one. Amigorena had to come off the court there.
Well, yeah, but Douglas there in the...
Yeah, well, he's had ankle issues.
Yeah, when someone steps... Yeah.
I mean, when it's non-contact like that, it's a little scarier, too.
Very
I mean, you
scary.
see that in all sports other time. I mean...
Well, we're all recovering from that. Well, not all of us, I'm sure more than he, but recovering from that injury when we saw Spinner take the one step back here at the 13 line, didn't appear to do anything, went straight down, and it was a full rupture of the Achilles. One of the things with Jai-Alai is that, remember, they are running around on concrete. and there's a lot of planting and twisting. Lower limb injuries are actually fairly common. In fact, the most common injury that we have are knee injuries. Don't see so many ankle injuries, but see a lot of knee injuries. People often ask, well, you see more shoulder, and no. Douglas, cat-like reflexes getting out of the way there in that replay.
Yeah, you like that little run there by Douglas at the end. I mean, you just like to see that maybe a little bit earlier in the set. He didn't start throwing it until they were backed up on the ropes. I mean, down 5-2 and then 2-2 all scoring perfectly. And Foronda wasn't close to either of them. Now, maybe we'll see a little bit of a change up in strategy here for the Warriors, but I mean, you know, Amigorena comes out, is just getting better and better by the day there in the backcourt, catches almost everything. Bueno comes in, he's 3 ranks lower. You think, hey, this is going to be a walk in the park now if you're the Warriors, but Bueno came out there, caught, I don't think he made a mistake. I mean, the 2 points that the Warriors scored came off of 2 walls.
I think I'm having some sympathetic pain. My calf hurts. I mean, you saw how I went flying there for just a moment. I don't often do that, but my, oh my.
Hey, you saw.
How's your calf?
It's tight, yeah.
Both of them?
I'm dealing with a little pain. So,
all right,
yeah,
all right.
That's why you haven't seen me out there practicing, Stu. Second set. Well, you did see Amigorena over there on the bench with the
We were ready to begin our next set. Douglas will have the serve.
Yeah, there's that look again. I mean, icing the calf.
That actually looks like that looks like it would feel really good right now, actually. Andrew, get some ice. Douglas serves. The set is underway. Douglas, backhand to the inside. Here's Bueno. Douglas makes the catch mid-court. Forehand to the inside. Rebote to the outside. Manny moving out there to take it on the bounce. Beautiful catch. And he scores on the return. First point. The important second set goes to Douglas and Manny of the Warriors. Douglas has the serve.
Well, this was going to be a difficult scoop either for Bueno or Foronda, so look at Manny, though. Great read coming over the top to the inside. That ball would have kicked way up across the sidewall. Don't even know if Bueno would have had a play on it.
Rebote left side by Douglas. That ball goes in and out of the cesta of Bueno. 2 points for Douglas and Manny. Douglas serves. A little late notice there for Bueno.
Well, Foronda leapt,
yeah.
and Bueno's vision was obstructed there, and then Manny was right in front of him, too, and made his way out at the last second. So a lot going on. Can't blame him on that one.
Here's a backhand to the inside. Manny on the backhand. Douglas to the inside. Douglas on the backhand. Bueno's there. Backhand by Bueno to the inside. Douglas for the big bounce. Stopped by Bueno on the left side. Beautiful catch. Here's the backhand by Bueno. Rebote left side by Foronda. Here's Douglas. Douglas to the inside. Bueno sets. Backhand from the 10 line. Rebote forehand. Foronda cuts it off. Goes back to the outer corner. Manny on the rebote. Bueno alone at the 11 line to make the catch. Here's the backhand.
Oh, what a catch by Douglas.
What a catch by Bueno. Backhand 2-all by Bueno, stopped by Manny. Manny brings it over the top, scoop by Foronda. Change of pace, drop shot, stopped by Douglas. Philo by Douglas, stopped by Foronda. Karam by Foronda, caught the pad. What a series of catches and throws. Point for Douglas and Manny.
Not often you scoop the Philo. I mean, Manny, again, he's been reading the ball beautifully. Back on the outside. Look at this scoop here by Foronda. I mean, that drop shot, I mean, that's still in the air up at the 6 line. I mean, when you get it here, you think you're going to score and just catching the top part of the pad.
Here's a backhand by Bueno. Douglas coming cross court, makes the catch. Backhand by Bueno to the inside. Here's Douglas. Foronda lets loose of the backhand. Douglas is at the 4 line to make the forehand rebote right to the left side of Bueno. Catch by Manny. Manny, hard throw. Rebote coming out. Foronda, forehand rebote. Lays it up. Manny's there. Rebote. Left side. Ball tipped in the backcourt. 4 points for Douglas and Manny of the Warriors. Douglas serves.
Well played second set, though. I mean, how active is Douglas in this one compared to the
Very much
really
so.
the first 90% of that first set? I mean, he's everywhere, cutting balls off on the inside, controlling the play up in the front, and giving Bueno fits here in the back. Finally able to score on that high bouncer.
Big right side by Manny. Catch by Manny. Foronda, low and hard. Manny going for the rebote. It's not there. There'll be no shutout. Foronda and Bueno on the board with a point. Foronda serves. One thing interesting watching Foronda come back here to serve is how he's adjusted to the pace of play here for battle court. He's very much gotten into it. Low hard serve, crossing the sidewall and stopped by Manny. Here's Foronda, backhand. Here's a backhand by Douglas, caught. And returned by Bueno. There's a backhand by Douglas. What a catch by Foronda. One-handed grab on the left side. On the wall, all the way out to the rebote. Catch by Foronda. Foronda inside
scores.
Placement to score. My, oh my, beautiful shot there by Foronda. Foronda and Bueno with 2 points. And the serve.
Well, the soft, low placement shot to the inside has been scoring since that pad came down a couple more inches. I mean, Manny is back at the 13 line. Not going to get to that one before the second bounce.
Manny keeping it on the left side, trying to keep it on the left side. That ball is coming out of his cesta. So Foronda and Bueno now of the Cyclones with 3 points. Douglas and Manny with 4. Foronda has the serve.
And a 3-point run again. Just when you thought that the Warriors were in control.
Yeah, it happened before. I have to imagine Douglas is looking to grab one of these serves again. Here's the backhand by Manny. Catch by Bueno. Bueno goes deep. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Rebote forehand. Here's the catch by Bueno. Rebote forehand by Foronda. Ball tipped in the backcourt. 4-4 is the score. Foronda has the serve for the Cyclones.
Wow. And just like that, Stu, a 4-point run. I mean, again, all those misses really coming into the backcourt there with Manny. He struggled off the serve. He struggled on the bounce today. Unlike anything we've really seen from him. That's another good serve.
Excellent catch off a great serve by Foronda. Rebote for Foronda. He sends it deep. Rebote for Douglas. To the inside it goes. Bueno, great catch at the 11 line. Here's the backhand. Manny on the forehand. Beautiful pickup, but he does not hold on to it. That is 5 points for Douglas and Manny of the Warriors. Possible set point.
Boy, I don't know if that one was going to cross the sidewall and kick up, but Foronda stepped right in front of Bueno, who's been catching almost everything in the back.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Foronda going for the serve, tipped it. Point and set to Douglas and Manny. They take the second set 6-4. We'll move on to a third and decisive set in just 2 minutes.
Yeah, that was a pretty good second serve. I mean, that crossed the side wall late, and
Foronda felt that he had a play on it.
Yeah, he wanted that badly, trying to get a quick point, and just didn't go their way. 6-4. The Warriors do just enough to close out that second set.
Here we are back in the DraftKings players' cage. Players taking their breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. Here we are with the Cyclones. See Bueno, who's just pulled yeoman's duty. He's come out and substituted now twice.
And he's not done. But wait, there's more still. He's coming out next.
He's got a singles match next.
Division 4 singles. Bueno will be substituting for Ron. So if you're joining us a little bit late, Ron went out with injury in match number 4. Then Amigorena went out with injury in this 5th match. So the Cyclones down 2 players. Bueno is the highest ranked player available to sub in this match. He stepped in with Foronda, took the first set 6-4, battled their way in the second set. Warriors came out ahead 6-4, and here we are with a third set to decide it.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Currently in our 5th of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Thanks in part to the effort of Bueno stepping up to substitute for not 1 but 2 injured teammates.
Third set.
We're ready to begin our third and final set. Foronda will have the serve for the Cyclones.
Game day score at the moment. Warriors ahead 3-2.5. So with the win here, the Warriors will secure the game day win. But the fact that we're even playing this third set, just a testament to both Foronda and Bueno. I mean, Foronda so aggressive up in the front today, doing a great job, and Bueno in the back. I mean, he's been the star today. Standout play, particularly in this match.
Here's the serve. Our third set is now underway. Robote, forehand, is not played. First point of the third set goes to Douglas and Manny of the Warriors. Douglas has the serve.
Best way to start the set if you're the Warriors. Don't have to do too much. First Robote comes out, just a swing and a miss. Should settle him down here, moving through the set.
Here's a backhand. Here's a backhand by Manny. Bueno from the 12 line. Douglas, powerful backhand. Oh, that ball tipped at the side wall. 2 points for Douglas and Manny. Douglas has the serve.
Yeah, different type of zip on the ball now.
Yeah, Douglas and Manny looking pretty composed. Bueno fired up here in the backcourt. No question about that. Played a lot of points, has quite a few points to play left to finish out the game day. It's a backhand by Bueno. Manny's there. Robote for Foronda. Foronda on the forehand, Robote. Robote by Douglas. Bueno from the 12 line. To the inside, Manny's there. Here's a backhand by Douglas, powerfully thrown on the wall. What a catch by Foronda. Robote left side. Oh, that took off and hit the overhead screen. That's out of play. That's a point for the Cyclones. Foronda and Bueno. Foronda has the serve. Yeah, you really need to avoid unforced errors, especially in a third set. You don't want to give any points away.
Yeah,
the pad, the overhead screen.
Boy, that had to have escaped because that was, I mean, that was way up in the overhead screen.
Yeah. Outside serve, stopped by Manny. Manny over the top. Here's Bueno on the forehand. Bueno plays it high. Big bounce. Robote coming midcourt. Douglas is there. Catch by Foronda. Backhand. Here's Manny. Bueno, beautiful catch, pulling that off the sidewall. Here's the backhand by Manny again. Bueno's there. Backhand. Robote left side. Big bounce to the inside. Manny goes up, makes the catch behind the 13 line. Bueno calls for the catch. Forehand play from the 10 line. Douglas takes it in the air. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Robote. Forehand by Foronda. Here's Manny. What a catch by Bueno up high on the right side. Here's Douglas. Backhand. Another bullet. Robote coming out. Robote forehand to the inside. Manny's there. Robote forehand straight back. Catch by Bueno. Bueno now on the backhand from the 11 line to the inside. Robote coming to the forehand of Douglas. Foronda with the catch. Backhand from the 8 line. To the corner it goes. Low Robote. Douglas makes the save. Here's Bueno. Cortada by Bueno. Stopped by Douglas. Douglas to the inside. Ball tipped by Bueno. 3 points for Douglas and Manny of the Warriors. Douglas has the serve.
Finally able to score with that Costado back to the inside. I mean, Bueno was right in position, right off the frame. And Douglas elevates this one. Bueno, I mean, just stuck right there. Maybe could have taken a step up, made that catch a little bit easier for himself, but not to be there. 3-1. Warriors leading late in this one.
Here's a backhand by Bueno, right up the middle. Caught on the forehand of Manny. Foronda makes the catch. Here's the backhand. Bueno takes it in the air. Backhand from the 11 line. Robote forehand. Douglas moves in. Has it on the Costado. Hard to the inside. What a catch by Bueno. Big backhand. Catch by Manny. Outside placement by Manny. Perfectly executed and scoring. 4 points for Douglas and Manny. Douglas has a serve.
Manny may have been setting that up for the last 2.5 sets. I mean, the defense going the opposite way right here. He's in more to the middle of the court. He's got it on the forehand. Look at Foronda. I mean, he's opened up to the side wall.
No one's going outside. Look at how this curves to the outside. Yeah. It's perfect. Robote left side by Douglas. Beautiful catch by Bueno. Backhand from the 11 line. Bueno on the backhand. Backhand by Manny. Here's Foronda. Backhand from the 9 line. Manny makes a fine catch in the backcourt. Powerful backhand. Robote kicks out to the 6 line. Turned on the forehand of Foronda. Ball goes off the tip of Bueno Cesta. This is 5 points for Douglas and Manny of the Warriors. Possible match point.
We saw a sizable lead for the Warriors in that second set. Gave it away. Still able to close it out 6-4. We just got to end the mystery right here.
There's the backhand. Backhand 2-all to the forehand of Douglas. Douglas powerfully from the right side, crossing that side wall to score. Point, set, and match for Douglas and Manny of the Warriors, taking it in the third and final set, 6-1.
Game day score, do you see Over 4 points for the Warriors. That's good enough to win the game day. 1 point up for grabs in this singles match coming up next. And the Warriors in the playoff picture right now, currently in 3rd place, but their fate will lie in the hands of the Chargers and the Fireballs to see if they'll remain there after Friday night. We got our winners ready to go. Douglas and Manny.
All right, Douglas, Manny, congratulations on winning that match. It was a pretty hectic start after Amigorena's injury. How do you regain focus after moments like that in a game?
Yeah, you know, when he got injured, we were up 2-1. I think that definitely threw the momentum off a little bit. And with Bueno, we've never played against Bueno in the backcourt, so it was a little bit different. But after the first set, after we lost that first set, we just calmed down, played conservative, volleyed, and we knew that if we did that, we'd have a good chance.
Cuéntame cómo mantienes foco cuando algo pasa como el injury de Amigorena.
Bueno es otro tipo de velocidad.
Bueno, it's just another type of animal.
Entonces tienes que adaptarte a esa velocidad porque Amigorena tira un poco más fuerte, viene más la pelota más.
So you just have to kind of get used to that new movement. Amigorena throws the ball a little bit harder, but Bueno just has a lot of speed.
Si dejas a rebote, no sale mucho a rebote.
So you can let it go to the rebote, it doesn't really come out, so it's just different. Well, guys, again, congratulations on winning that match. To see what else happens on today's game day.
Thank you.